Hi everyone, now that we have Small Basic installed, we're going to write a short program. Once you've installed Small Basic, it should be one of your menu options, so you can go ahead and find it in your menu. And I'm going to launch this. We'll talk a little bit about Small Basic and look at some of the commands. You can see that this is the software that we'll be using to develop programs, and just a little bit about Small Basic. You have probably heard of Visual Basic. If you haven't, Visual Basic is a very popular programming language that is widely used in business and various professional settings, and it's been used for it's been out there for a very long time, probably a good 20 years. And basically, Small Basic is a scaled back, very much scaled back version of Visual Basic, a really pared down, simple version of Visual Basic. And it was designed to be a very friendly little programming language to get young people, namely children, interested in programming. We can use it at the college level because you can actually do some pretty sophisticated things with it, especially with the extension package that we also installed. So, we chose this language because it's simple and it's fun and it does its job. So, however, the program that I'm about to write is not going to look very fun. It's going to be very dull. Just know that this is not typical of this class. So we're going to do, little graphical programs and whatnot. And this type of program is certainly not that, as you'll see. But anyway, I'm going to begin by just saving my program right off the bat. And I'm going to save it to the desktop. And I'll call it my first prog, as in my first program. And there it went on the desktop. Okay? And typically in this class, you will add your name to the top of every program you write for me. Okay? And basically your name is not a command that can be executed and understood by the computer, so we can't add it unless it's a comment in our code. And you add a comment. A comment is just a note that you put in the program. It's like a note to self that you can add to the program. And you would precede a comment with an apostrophe in Small Basic, as well as Visual Basic. Okay, so I'll put my name at the top there as a comment. And comments will turn green, you'll see. Okay, so I will just begin by typing the letter T, all right? And something happens when we start typing. A little box pops up, and this is called IntelliSense. IntelliSense. I would like to type that word as a comment. Okay, IntelliSense. And this is a very common feature that you'll see in a lot of programming development environments, such as Visual Basic, Small Basic, of course. Java has it. C++ has it. C# has it. All the popular tools will employ this. And I want you to get comfortable with using this, even if it feels awkward at first. So this is the first skill I want you to master this semester. And so when I type the letter T, this box pops up, and it offers us choices. Okay, I could keep typing at this point, but I want you to use the IntelliSense as often as you can. So when you get this box of choices, you can arrow through. Okay, and I'm arrowing through with my arrow keys on the keyboard. All right, so that's how you can move through your little IntelliSense box. And I'm going to select text window from this this list. And then, but by select, I mean I land on it in the IntelliSense and press enter. So I really want you to practice this and get good at it. So then I'm going to type a dot in this program, and my IntelliSense opens up. Now I want to change it opens up to background color. I'm going to change the foreground color. So I could type FOR and it'll find it in the IntelliSense. So you're going to do some typing and some arrowing through and selecting. So I'm going to press enter, okay, and use my IntelliSense to select the foreground color. And why am I making such a big deal about this? Because ultimately the IntelliSense will allow you to code faster, even though it won't feel like it at first because it's awkward. It'll allow you to code faster and make less mistakes, because the less you're typing, the less typos you'll have. So I'm just going to type in cyan, and that'll change the color of the text in the program. And then I will, okay, I type TEX and it put me in the IntelliSense list. I'm going to select text window again, and we'll simply do right line. Welcome to MIS 105. Okay. All right, so there's our very short program, and now I'm going to run the program, and as you might imagine, I'm going to click the Run button. So you see the toolbar is very simple, and we just have, you know, the basic new, open, save. These we won't be using in this class. You have the cut, copy, paste, undo, that I'm sure we'll be using a lot. And then the Run button, this graduate button, you won't be using that, but what that would do is, you know, supposedly, I haven't really done this with excellent results. I haven't tried too hard either, but supposedly that would allow you to take a small basic program and convert it to a visual basic program. So, but you know, you probably won't feel the need to do that in this class. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and run the program. All right, and you can see the program is running behind this small basic window. That may happen to you, it may not, or you may not see the program running at all when you run, but you'll see it down on the taskbar and you'll have to bring it back up. So anyway, this is the program that I just wrote. You can see the text color was changed to cyan. It says welcome to MIS 105. No surprises there. So this is how we run a program. And then when you're done looking at the program, you would either press any key to continue, that will end the program, or you can click this button down here, which will also end the program. Okay? So that's a very simple program. Like I said, it's not representative of the types of programs that we will do in this class, but we'll do a few. That was called a console application. This black window here is called the console. Okay, and those types of programs absolutely do exist, but we're going to focus more on graphical programs, especially in these first few weeks. We're going to try to have some fun, and I know this program does not look like fun, so don't worry about it. You're not going to see this type of program for a while. Now, notice that once I ran that program, I got a mess on the desktop. And in the next video, we'll talk about some of these files and what you should do to manage your files in this class.